All right. Remember that opera guy who sang for you yesterday, Fez?
Oh, yeah.
He showed up here, and I asked Harry what he's going to do. It's an album side. I'm sure we don't have time for all this.
This is the three tenors at Lincoln Center.
No,
the playlist.
Harry, when I fucking call you, I'll call you. It's awkward enough.
Oh, God, was that awkward.
Yeah.
The opera guy just bumped into the back of Harry.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what we're going to have him do. He can't do an album side.
This isn't the opera channel on XM.
All right, let's bring him in. We'll find out. And I don't even have his name. It's scribbled down, songs he could do, and written all over the place.
Now
Harry,
the opera guy's mad at Harry.
Harry, put him in a chair. What's your name? Harry did not mention.
Operaboy.
Operaboy, nice to see you,
Operaboy.
pal.
How you doing?
And you are a real opera singer.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And you're up here you got an audition?
I have 2 auditions this afternoon.
Yeah.
One's over at Riverside Church, and the other one is down at NOLA Studios.
Why opera?
Why not? I mean, I've always loved music. I've always loved to be on stage performing, and a couple people. I went to college for music education.
Uh-huh.
And a couple people were like, you could really, you have a really good voice for opera.
You got the pipes?
Yeah, the people tell me so.
So what happens? Where can you take this career? Touring all the time, or you hope to end up in one place singing?
Touring, the Met. I guess the Metropolitan is like every opera singer's dream, I guess. Maybe someplace in Italy, England, all over the world, and hopefully
I sang at the Met. I sang opera at the Met.
Oh, yeah?
You did?
Mm-hmm.
When?
A couple years ago.
Oh, yeah? How'd you do? Were you good?
I thought I killed.
Yeah.
They threw me out.
There's actually a lady.
I wasn't on stage. I was just it was during the drinking years.
Right.
Just came into the place belting it out. I was gone.
There's a lady.
Awful.
I don't know if she's still alive, but her name was Florence Foster Jenkins, and she was this rich.
Flojo. Yeah.
Right, exactly. She was this rich Manhattanite who just had money to burn, and she would actually have concerts, rent out the Met and have concerts and just invite all of these people. And she would get up there and she would just make a mockery of herself. And
she would sing.
Right, right. She hired an orchestra, everything, and people thought
like Mrs. Drysdale.
Well,
or something.
rich people will do stuff like this. They'll rent out Madison Square Garden.
Right.
They'll go play basketball.
Pretty much.
Or they'll go, they'll ice skate, whatever they want to do. If you have the money, you do stuff like that.
Yeah.
You can rent the space.
And this lady was so out of it. I mean, she thought they were all cheering for her, and they all just went to pretty much fucking make a...
Were they her friends, though? It was like other rich... Because if it's a rich person and I thought I was getting some money out of it, I'd show up and act like it was great. I wouldn't care.
I think so, yeah. I really don't know. This happened
If I had a really
back.
rich friend, whatever he did, I'd be like Red or Charlie Hodge, just following Elvis around. That was real funny, Elvis. That was great, Elvis, man. Everybody likes you. And that's how those guys are in their living.
Love me tender, love me true.
Oh, that's amazing.
Ocean
Be an entourage.
He sounds just like him.
Yeah,
All right, you're going to sing us a little opera first?
I can do whatever I can do opera.
Yeah, let's do opera first.
Okay, I
Yeah.
can sing whatever style I want. This is for you, of course, Fez.
Yeah, Fez.
Aw, thank you, Opera Boy.
This
You
will
know.
heal you.
Yeah,
This will
hopefully,
heal you.
they say the power of music can do amazing things to the human heart
Yeah.
and the human soul. I just hope I sound good today. That's
Particularly sung in Italian. I've read this before, too. There's something about that style, that language.
Very
that
soothing.
It heals the body.
I hope a lot of our Southern listeners are still listening.
Sure,
right
whatever.
now.
That's up to them. They can come back later to do whatever they want. It's satellite.
We'll just throw in that Jesus take the wheel again.
They gotta, yeah. And we'll get them right back. If they even hear that's out, a beeper goes off. They all carry beepers. If Jesus takes the wheel, they know where to go for it. So they
Speaking
listen
of
to it
American
constantly.
Idol, real quick, I went to school with one of the finalists, Anwar Robinson.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, by the way, I thought he was a terrific singer.
Yeah, I went to college with him. I was in my freshman class. We went to a little tiny school in Princeton called Westminster Choir College, and we graduated at the same time. And the last time I saw him was right before he pretty much came out and said, "I'm going on American Idol," and Nicest guy in the world you'd ever want to meet.
He would have won that thing. You know what his problem was?
What's that?
No soul. He had the great pipes, but there's a thing with singing. You have to believe the person. You have to believe the story that they're telling.
Yeah.
And he couldn't do it. I could do it. That's the amazing thing. I don't have the voice, but I have that ability, Fezzy, to touch people.
It didn't go over at the Met.
Whatever. That happens. That was the drinking years.
What kind of touching, Ron?
Inappropriate.
Well,
most of my songs are pretty inappropriate, too.
Yeah.
All right, so you're going to sing us a little bit of opera.
Sure.
Now, before you get into this, Master Poe is right in the other room keeping an eye on this. If it's bad, I'm going to have him kick you.
I heard the replay the other day, and you said you were going to have him kick me in the larynx. What?
Yeah.
Come on.
If we're not happy with it, Master Poe will kick you. All right, so
Seems fair.
yeah, it does seem fair.
You should have seen the way he fucked up Beverly Sills one night.
Oh, really?
Fez, watch the language. You don't need to work blue with that heart of yours. That little heart can't take it.
Jeez, this is worse. This is worse than the 3 auditions I've had already. Jeez.
And how do you think they went over for you? Do you think you won?
The first 2.
You dressed better, didn't you?
Yeah, a little bit. I actually have my monkey suit out in the hallway there. They went okay, but you know.
Now Earl's offended.
Oh,
Earl, when he says monkey suit, he means tuxedo.
Okay.
Did you think he meant pimp suit?
Yes.
Because he didn't.
Sorry, Earl. I didn't really mean it that way, but you know. Sorry.
All right. Whenever you're ready.
All right.
Something in Italian.
Yes. This is.
And you don't have to do the whole song.
No, I'll just do a little bit.
Fez, make sure you don't start crying.
Okay.
Don't cry. Don't cry. This is O Sole Mio. Okay.
O Sole Mio. Classic, Fez.
All right. I got to stand back a little bit.
Do whatever you need to do.
All right. Che bella cosa, una giornata e sole, n'aria serena dopo una tempesta, bell'aria fresca, pareggiana festa, che bella cosa, una giornata e sole. Mandato sole, che bello in oh sole mio, sta in fronte a te, oh sole, sole mio, sta in fronte a te, sta in fronte a te.
Excellent, man.
Nice work,
you.
Operaboy.
That was terrific.
Thanks. Oh, thanks.
Now, Earl, do you know anything about the opera? Did he hit all the notes correctly? Because to me, it sounded terrific.
He sounded great.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks, Earl.
Yeah, I am pleasantly surprised. I don't see you being kicked.
Woohoo!
Fez,
Nice.
You know, I will tell you this. The only thing I really know about opera up to this point, up to Operaboy, is Bugs Bunny. When any of this stuff...
Kill the Wabbit, right.
All that stuff, and I'm a real big fan of Bugs Bunny opera.
Well, the classics.
But I thought he did well. 866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez. Let me check and see if we have any opera experts that know what's happening there. Hey, John, what do you think? Did he hit all the notes he was supposed to?
It sounded Ramon.
Oh,
no!
Oh,
Actually,
jeez.
it sounded pretty good. I got to give him props.
Oh, thank you very much, man.
That was good.
Thank you.
Yeah, because sometimes they turn on you. Now you're on one of the websites, right? You're on.
I'm on Whackbag. I'm on
Whackbag.
Talk Radio Fans. I'm on a bunch of them. Yeah.
I'm going to tell you the truth. I expect you to shit the bed, but to me it sounded like not an easy thing to do.
No.
And he pulled it off.
No, it looks
you.
like it's painful or exhausting by the time you're done.
A lot of hours of practice goes into that, so it's.
You know what I'd like to do with you is I want you to move to New York. We're going to have you dancing in the topless bar for a couple of weeks till we work that out. Hey,
Nice.
I don't know whether you saw the girl on the Upper East Side, just a few blocks from my house, got murdered. She's from Ohio, but she was telling her family she came to New York to make it. She's like, I've been dancing off Broadway at a place called Privilege, and I'm doing real well. And I'm like, I know the neighborhood. It's a very stiff rent there. So she must have been doing well. But I went and checked, and Mikey D's wife knew her. and stuff.
That's
No.
an awful story.
Awful, or just the Big Apple.
It's kind of too bad.
Tales of the City. What are you gonna do?
At the Privileged Theater.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Hi, you're on the Ron Fez show. How you doing, pal?
Hey, what are you up to, guys?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, listen, great commercial. I'd like to know, do you guys deliver? I need some lasagna.
See, that's the thing. I was thinking about
I
taking
knew it.
down to Johnny Paisanos.
Hey,
You know, what I
exactly.
wouldn't mind doing is taking you outside with a hat and seeing how much money you can make by the end of a show.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
It might be interesting to see what you could pop up there.
Okay.
And you know what we should do is just have them stand in front of Carnegie Hall.
All right, yeah.
Have a nice hat on them, see if we can't make some real cash. Hey, Lorenzo, you're on Ron Fez.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good.
Hey, Lorenzo.
Hey, welcome back, Fez. I was wondering if Operaboy can do a little Santa Lucia.
Santa Lucia.
Do you know this song?
I'm still I don't know a lot yet because I'm
Yeah.
still in the I'm still a student.
You're a
technically.
baby opera boy. Really.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, Opera Boy is literally Opera Boy. So
So you, to me, it seems like you got a shot here.
thank you, man.
And I'm really more into music that straight people listen to. But in this case, Fezzy, I think he's got a shot.
Yeah, I love this.
Yeah.
Well,
You like
I
it,
didn't
Fez?
start
Yeah.
off singing this. I mean, I grew up listening to rock pop. I mean, I started listening to
You didn't even know you could.
I
You
had
didn't
no
know.
idea. I had no idea. I mean,
You should do Popra.
you know what? A lot of
Combined.
people have kind of have told me that.
I didn't know you knew about Popra, Fez.
Is that real?
Yeah.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah.
I used to sing. There was last year. My buddy of mine, Nick, had a graduation party, and they wanted me to sing a lot of like the Metallica songs, Judas Priest songs,
Right.
in an operatic style. I was like, okay. So, and it was a big hit. I mean, go figure.
All right, here's Colleen. Colleen, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, Colleen.
Hi.
Hi.
I just wanted to say to Operaboy how fantastic you was.
Well, thank you, Colleen.
Now, how do you
And-
sing some of these things in like? Can you sing Metallica like opera? You can do
Sure,
that?
sure. It's just how you place the voice,
Uh-huh.
and it's just a different kind of style. Like Carrie Underwood, has
Yeah.
her own little style, and James Hetfield of Metallica has his own style. It's all in how you sing it. So
All right, give us something done by Hetfield first,
okay.
and then you show us how it changes with the opera style. Can
Sure,
you do that?
sure. All right.
Go ahead.
So this is Fade to Black from
Now,
Metallica.
let
Yes,
me
sir.
ask you: is Hetfield a good singer to somebody like you
He's-
who's trained?
He's gotten a lot better
Yeah.
since the 80s. I mean, he used to just go out there and scream every night, but
Right.
he's actually taken voice lessons, I guess, around the time of the Black Album that came out, like around 1990, 91.
What singers are out there that sing like in popular music? Do you go,
Mm-hmm.
okay, that guy has the right kind of pipes?
Uh,
They always said the guy from Skid Row, Sebastian
Bach has a great voice.
and he sings Broadway stuff
Right.
too.
I think what can happen early in your career if you start singing a lot of, the hair metal stuff, I mean, you end up screaming like yeah! And like,
Yeah.
if you do that all the time, then it'll fuck up your voice later. It's just a matter of maintaining and not going out there every single night and screaming your ass off. So
Right, I say, but you
Right.
you could sing in that style as well. All right, let's
Sure.
sing a little head.
All right, this is a little bit of Fade to Black. Life, it seems, will fade away, drifting further every day, getting lost within myself. Nothing matters, no one else. I have lost the will to live, oh, simply nothing more to give. There is nothing more for me. I need the end to set me free. Yeah!
There you go, Fez. See?
Nice.
So that's, how I remember James Hetfield singing it.
Yeah. What do you think, girl?
Bravo.
Thank you.
See, I don't know whether you're being a wise ass.
No,
I can't
I'm
tell.
totally.
I can't tell.
No, that is not easy.
Yeah.
No.
Not easy at all.
So if you were to do that did you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you were to do it in an opera way, it's a little bit different. Life, it seems, will fade away, drifting further every day, getting lost within myself. Nothing matters, no one else. I have lost the will to live, simply nothing more to give. There is nothing more for me. I need the end to set me free.
Excellent.
So that's
I like it.
Yeah, that's excellent.
So that's the difference.
Here's Jason. Jason, you're on Ron Fez.
Ron and Fez love the show.
Thanks, man.
Jay, I think Operaboy is absolutely fabulous. Up in South Dakota, we don't get to see that or hear that very often.
Thank you very much, man.
Oh, boy.
Jeez. That's just awful. when they
Get
do
this
that.
man a robe.
Oscar, you're on Ron Fez.
Hey, Ron and Fez. Hola, ¿cómo estamos, muchachos?
Sí.
Operaboy?
Being
Hey,
busted.
Oscar.
What's that?
Operaboy's a shit dick.
Oh, okay.
No, jeez. They're
All right.
Yeah, they're just cruel
I know.
sometimes.
I know.
You know, he's just starting out. He's trying to make things happen for himself.
Yeah.
Fez.
And he's if he is a shit dick, it's one with a golden voice.
Well, thanks.
No problem.
Here's Tim. Tim, you're on Ron Fez.
BAC 3283.
All right, way to go old school for us. How you doing, pal?
Good.
Yeah.
Lizzie, welcome back.
Thank you, Timmy.
This guy should be on Broadway. We're not going to make any money doing opera. This guy could be in Rent. He could be in any of the big shows.
All right, what
He's
is...
an awesome Broadway voice.
Thank you very much,
You got
man.
a really big voice. What is the difference between... Because I noticed those Broadway guys sing the same time.
Yeah.
And that's why it sucks if you go to see Tommy,
Right.
you're expected hearing it in a rock thing,
Yeah.
but they
Right.
always do it in a Broadway thing. What's the philosophy there? What's the difference?
It's just a matter of training. I mean, a lot of you go to see a Broadway show these days, and you see a lot of amplification. A lot of them are using microphones because
Right, I noticed that.
When you go and you sit in the audience or you see them on TV, a lot of those singers are relying on microphones. And the big difference with Broadway musical theater style of singing and opera style of singing is that they train us to project our voice, all the way so far so that we don't need amplification. You know what I mean? And the training is such that, you have to take such good care of your voice. You have to be able to wake up at like 3 o'clock in the morning and say, well, there's this manager that's leaving town and he
Right.
wants to hear someone, will you be ready? So that's,
How do you
whereas,
take care of your voice?
just a lot of rest, a lot of water. I drink this herbal tea called Throat Coat, which is really good.
Can you smoke pot?
Every once in a while, I think it's okay. I mean,
You know what you should do instead, and this will protect your voice, is
Yes, sir.
acid.
Oh, right,
You drop acid.
right.
That helps the voice?
It to me, it seems like I'll just I'll do a hit acid, and I'll sit in the bathroom for a while singing.
Wow.
And then I'll find out, wait, it's not the bathroom, and I'm at the train station, and I should pull my pants up. So you got to be so careful when you're in opera,
Exactly.
like
Right,
me and
yeah.
Opera
Exactly.
Boy.
You don't know
your
where you'll
voice.
end up singing.
Right.
Your balls.
Bill, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, hey guys, great
Yeah.
show, I love it.
Yeah, it is. I was telling Fez that earlier.
Hey, if I really like this guy, does that make me gay?
No, the fact that you're sucking cock makes you gay.
Pretty much, yeah.
This has nothing to do with it. Did you step into that? Now, what about English opera? What is the best opera out there? Is it Italian?
Oh, man.
Is it American? Is it British?
It doesn't. I mean, there's so many great styles you can go see. I mean, American opera. There's stuff. American. I guess there's one piece that just opened up. This guy named John Adams just did an opera, and it's pretty much based on the detonation of the atomic bomb. World War II. And this guy, he was the one, I don't know if you ever heard of this one, it was called Nixon in China. It was an opera that came out in like the early 70s.
This is going to shock you. A lot of opera I don't know anything about.
Okay, all right.
Right.
Well, anyway.
You could be making
Could you
up
sing
these
us a little
names.
something, a little of the English style?
Sure.
Yeah.
This one's actually, Fez, do you live alone?
Yes.
Okay, this one's
By
for Fez.
choice.
By choice. Okay, this one's
Thanks,
for Fez.
Ron.
This one's called Lonely House. And so just imagine out there that this is Fez looking out his window.
All right.
This is going
I'm
to
already-
cheer me up.
Yeah, I'm already a little crying.
At night, when everything is quiet, this old house seems to breathe a sigh. Sometimes I hear a neighbor snoring. Sometimes I hear a baby cry. Sometimes I hear a staircase creaking. Sometimes a distant telephone. Then the quiet settles down again. The house and I are all alone. Lonely house, lonely me. Funny, with so many neighbors, how lonely it can be. Oh, lonely street, lonely town. Funny, you can be so lonely with all those folks around.
That's nice.
Thank you.
Nice.
Problem is, I'm just thinking of that diabetic loser all by himself with nobody.
I'm that diabetic loser.
No, I'm not you.
No,
I'm
no,
in
not
the
you.
man in the song.
Oh, he's diabetic?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that in the opera.
Why else would he be living alone?
Pretty much.
Everybody else is
Choice.
having fun.
On Roosevelt Island.
Here's Doug the trucker. How you doing, Doug the
Hey,
trucker?
Doug.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, buddy.
Hey, I want to say this guy is has a fantastic voice.
Well, thank you very much.
Giving me goosebumps, and I want to wish everybody a happy stock market season.
All right, yeah, happy stock market season. Thank you. Here's DCH. You're on Ron Fez. How you doing, buddy?
Hey,
Hey, what's
DCH.
up, boys?
Yeah.
I think it's admirable that he took, his talent and went in the direction of opera. It's not exactly every day you see a young guy like him going.
I think it's great, and I was prepared to do a Ramon joke myself because he's coming in off the street. He's whack bag. He's talk radio fans. I'm thinking of Ham and Egger, just a regular guy like us. But he's got
It isn't just pests. There are good guys that are on the force. Not to say anything bad about the pests, but
anytime I see you guys running in front of a newscaster now,
right.
I'll think to myself, I wonder what hidden talent. I wonder what hidden talent that person has.
What culture are they bringing to the table?
Yeah. Here's Steve. Steve, you're on Ron Fez.
What's going on? I had a question for Operaboy.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, Steve?
When you order a drink at an opera, does it come with a side order of cock?
See,
For faggot.
all right. See, do you get that a lot?
Nah, not really.
Yeah. Because you can sing any style you want.
Pretty much.
Earl, he can sing any style he wants.
Did you knock out some soul?
See, I just saw that.
Let me
I
see.
saw me. Well, you know what?
Well, you know what? I could probably do. I could probably sing a little bit of the Black Earl song that I've heard so many times
All
on
right,
the show.
yeah. Let's hear it a little bit.
Black Earl, you're genuine lazy bum. I'll always make it through hard times in any W.
All right, he's got a fucking great voice. Let's admit it. Mark the trucker, you're on Ron Fez.
Yeah, I have two things. I was wondering if he could give us his version of Shit Dick in opera and what he thought of Roger Waters' opera that he wrote recently.
Yeah, how's Roger Waters doing?
I've heard
with
a little. I've heard a little bit of it. I just got the whole thing. It's pretty good so far.
Yeah.
I mean, they use actual opera singers on the recording.
And he's dead on and being able to write for this.
Well,
you think?
I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, it's probably as modern, like this century opera as you're going to get.
Right.
I mean, it's not like you're listening to La Donna Immobile or
right. anything
like that. But I mean, it's pretty good for what it is.
And we were talking about the opera before with like Rufus Wainwright.
Right.
Great stuff, and it kind of sounds like a pop song, and then it's opera in the background. So I know it probably doesn't really. It's not pure to either one, but it's interesting when somebody does something different.
I'm all about just good music.
Right.
I mean, like if something sounds good to me, I'm all about it. You know what I mean? I don't. A lot of people make opera's for fags or opera's for this. I mean, if it just sounds good, I mean, I had no idea I was even going to go into anything like this. I thought I was just going to be some music, schmuck music teacher someplace teaching, and I had a voice teacher and a couple of people say to me, they're like, why don't you do something with this? So I said to my teacher, I was like, what do you think? Should I go for this? He was like, you think I could have a career? And he was like, yeah, why not?
How old are you?
I just turned 27 last month.
All right, so for opera, that's really young, right?
The voice doesn't even really mature until you're like in your late 30s, early 40s.
I'm waiting for mine.
Yours is on the downslide, my friend.
What?
Hey, everyone, I'm back from
You
my
keep eating
heart
those
attack.
ding-dongs, it'll go down even further, Fez. So,
Fez, I would let you sing with him, but I'm afraid that stint of yours would just spit out the other side. All right, we're going to go to break here. Why don't you take us out with a Christmas song?
Okay.
Can you do a Christmas song for us?
Absolutely. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Here we are, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. From now on, our troubles will be...
Ramon! Get him a lyric sheet.
We'll be right back. It's the Ron Fez Show.